How do people know that what they're reading is true or false? Our Como News Senior Director of Social Media says it's critical to verify information at least twice.
And unfortunately, with this, things are just going to move very, very fast. So my biggest recommendation is that people just kind of slow down a little bit, try to digest the information, try to do a little extra research before you actually take any action on something.
I know you guys have seen this commercial. What do you think about it?
Oh, I have so much. I think there's been this and Baby Yoda have been the only things dominating Twitter this week, honestly. There's been a lot said, and I'm not going to repeat what everyone else has said, but one thing that I think about yes, the ad's creepy.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to it that's just off-putting, but they could have changed the whole trajectory of this thing if they just started with the husband, and there's a husband in this, and the only thing is the husband gives this, bike to the wife, and the perception is he's saying, oh, you're overweight, you should lose weight, and she's already like rail thin.
Yes.
But if it started with him saying, honey, I got you what you wanted, or something where it signifies that she asked for it, then this would have been a nothing burger. This would have been nothing. But
what about just parents enabling their kids? You have to let them fail. Otherwise, they're going to be a big failure when they become adults.
And I think the best of us have gone through that experience where we've been that person where where like we were allowed to fail, we were allowed to mess up on our own and kind of like figure out how to go through life. But I have, in a different life, I know someone that was hiring for a role and was in a similar scenario where this person interviewed for the job and they weren't really a top candidate, but then the parent actually emailed my friend who was going to be hiring, kind of just sort of talking their son up and everything. So it was almost like they came into the picture unnecessarily.
Right.
So there's a lot of that happening too, where parents kind of insert themselves into the hiring process or things like that. And it's like trying to, again, clear an obstacle for them. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a parent. I don't have the reference like you guys do. But yeah, you gotta let kids you gotta let them get sick, break their leg.
Like my mom, her whole motto was.
It was some study they did, a legitimate study. I can see kids saying, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. But
sure.
Come on. What do you guys think about that?
I didn't even know. Rabbits not laying eggs is not. I mean, hearing that is a surprise, but it wasn't something that I filled my mind with during Easter. Do rabbits lay eggs? And now I'm starting to think well, what is the root of the egg? Why is egg such a big part of Easter? Does that have to do with religion or what is that? Now that I hear this, I'm like, what does the egg have to do with anything?
Why
is
the Easter egg? There's an explanation.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just eating the Easter eggs. I don't really think about it.
Just give me the chocolate egg.
Just give me the egg with a marshmallow.
And reaction over the new iPhone has been all over social media today. So joining us now is our Como tech expert and our social media director for Sinclair, John Colucci. John, it's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I want to get some of your insight on this.
Instagram's quest to take on Snapchat continues with this announcement that the company is adding in face filters to, quote, turn an ordinary selfie into something fun and entertaining. You're probably familiar with Snapchat's face filters, most notably this one, Snapchat's dog filter. Now here's me under Instagram's koala filter. While these might look very similar, what makes Instagram's version different is it also takes advantage of features like Boomerang and a hashtag sticker, which allows your post to be part of a larger conversation. Could this be the final hit to Snapchat? Not likely. Snapchat users and Instagram users are pretty established. Those who love Snapchat will keep using it and its community, while Instagram keeps existing users engaged and charms new folks to use their robust platform.
What do you think about a cookie drone?
You like it?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Probably a dumb question because you.
Help me get these drones.
We can
You
find.
got people? Go ahead, give them a call.
Oh.
You got phones.
So
Did Sam answer?
All right. Sam did not answer yet.
How about drone guy? You got the guy?
You got
the guy, drone guy? Call drone guy.
Yes. I know someone who has drones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting to it.
You are so
Remember,
perfect.
patience.
You like this immediate.
Yes, patience.
Just like he tried to snap at me, fingers too furry. Like that, he gets information.
You did
that's
it.
Good.
You did it. Except I do with a little more, sass.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tweet my drone friend and
Drone
see if they
guy,
can
your drone
get
guy.
you. Yep.
And we're gonna get the cookie delivery to Sesame Street.
Yep.
Maybe every day for the next 5 years.
We'll find out. We'll see. It
Terrific.
might, start small.
God, me
Start
loving
small.
this.
I'll start small. We'll see what we can do. Again, no promises.
You are cutting edge.
I try.
You're so connected. Me love this.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everyone that Engadget CS coverage is brought to you by Verizon, the nation's fastest 4G X LTE network.
Verizon,
Well done.
Verizon.
That was a good pitch, John.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks, John.
Don't
Your
forget my
bonus
Tech
is in
Verizon
the
people.
mail.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
4 million plus comments that they got, and I think a lot of those were brought on by John Oliver's work on last week tonight. I think a lot of that helped with
half of them.
Exactly. I'm sure they're not going to read all of them, but maybe they'll read a few of them and actually do something.
Sorry, we like your glasses.
Thank you, Cookie Monster.
We love the color.
They look like your glasses, kind of, or they look like you.
Glasses.
They look like.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, where everybody go?
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm right
wait.
here.